Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome back to another English class. Today we'll be covering Module 9, Let's Play. So let's get started. At the end of this lesson, you, my very smart students, will be able to identify the meaning of 4 new words, ask and answer about actions that happened in the past. But before starting, let's have a look at these pictures. What can you see? And for what do we use these objects? Wonderful! For playing sports. So do you think it is important to play sports? Of course it is. It helps us to stay healthy. And is Qatar interested in sports? Sure. Qatar celebrates Sports Day every year in February. Moreover, Qatar will hold one of the biggest sports events in the world. Do you know which event it is? Excellent! FIFA World Cup 2022. See you there! So let's start our lesson by introducing the new vocabulary. Starting with the first word. Look at the picture carefully. What is the boy doing? Indeed, he is playing. Can you tell which game he is playing? Fantastic! Table tennis. So repeat after the audio.
Play table tennis.
Moving on to the next word. Look again. Is he playing? Great. Yes, he is. Which game you think he is playing? Fabulous. Baseball. Now repeat after the audio.
Play baseball.
And now let's have a look at the third picture. Where can you do this activity? Good thinking. At the sea. So what do you think this activity is? Wonderful. Windsurfing. So now let's repeat again after the audio.
Go windsurfing.
And for the last vocabulary word of today's lesson, what is the man doing? Exactly, fishing. And now let's repeat after the audio again.
Go fishing.
Now, my smart students, I want you to pause the video and grab your workbook. We'll be working on page 112. We will be doing activity number 1. So let's read the question together. The question says, look and write. So we have to look at the pictures and label them correctly. But before starting, how many pictures are there? Awesome, 4 pictures. And how many vocabulary words are there in the box above? Excellent, also 4. Now let's do number 1 together. Look at the picture carefully. Is it play tennis? Is it go windsurfing? Is it go fishing or play baseball? Stunning! Go windsurfing. Now pause the video and do the rest alone. Make sure to copy the words correctly from the box and to keep your book clean as you always do. Welcome back, my smart students. Now let's check our answers together. Number 2. Is it play table tennis, go fishing, or play baseball? Wonderful. Go fishing. And number 3. Great. Play table tennis. Lastly, number 4. Of course, it's play baseball. Great work, and here is your star. I am very proud of you. As we said at the beginning of today's lesson, we will have a new rule. So let's read these sentences to elicit the rule. Did you go to the shopping center yesterday? Yes, I did. So the word yesterday will let us know the tense. When does the action happen here? Excellent, in the past. Now let's have a good look at the end of the sentence. What can you see? Is it a full stop or a question mark? Good job, a question mark. So is it an affirmative sentence or a question? Of course, it's a question. So today, we will learn how to ask and answer about actions in the past. Let's read another question. Here is the other question. Did you go to the library yesterday? No, I didn't. The question here and in the previous slide starts with which word? Fantastic. Did. Now let's have a good look at the verb. Go. Is it in the past too? No, it's not. It's verb number 1. So in today's rule, if we have a question in the past, we will always start it with which word? Great, did. And the verb will always be fabulous, verb number 1. And as you know, it's a question, and each and every question has 2 answers. It's either yes or good job, no. This is our lookbox for today's rule. So let's listen and read along with the audio.
Look.
Did you play tennis yesterday?
Yes, I did.
Did he go to the park yesterday?
No, he didn't.
After reading along with the audio, let's recall the rule. The question always starts with good job, did. And how many answers are there? Outstanding. Yes or no. Remember that we always end our answers with the first word in the question. So, yes, I did. And if it's negative, we will not write did, we will write didn't. Now let's practice the rule orally by answering these questions. Did you go running yesterday? The subject you now will change to be I. Good job. So did you go running? Fabulous. No, I didn't. Let's do number 2 together. Did Jabir play football yesterday? Jabir will change to be he. Amazing. So did Jabir play football? Awesome. Yes, he did. Let's do more. Did Ali go fishing yesterday? Look at the picture carefully. Wonderful. Yes, he did. Did you play baseball yesterday? Outstanding. No, I didn't. Now we'll move on to the workbook and we'll be doing activity number 2 on page 112. Question number 2 says, read, complete and answer. So let's do number 1 together. Jack went surfing last Saturday, and between brackets we have the verb go. So how do we start the questions? proud of you. We always start the question with the word did. So question 1, 2, 3 and 4 and also 5, we will start them with good thinking, with did. Now how about the verb? Did we change the verb previously? No, and we will not change it now. So did Jack go windsurfing last Saturday? Now look at the picture. Did he go windsurfing? No, he didn't. Good job. He went sailing. Now pause the video. Do the same for number 2, 3, 4 and 5. Welcome back. Now let's check our answers together. And we agreed that the questions will always start with the word did. So question number 2, number 3, 4 and 5 will always start with did. Now let's complete number 2. Did they to the sports center last weekend? The verb go, will it change? Of course not. So did they go to the sports center last weekend? Now let's answer it. Look at the picture. Fabulous. Yes, they did. Moving on to number 3. Did Amir baseball yesterday? The verb here, it will change or not? Wonderful. It will not change. Play. Now look at the picture. Did Amir play baseball? No, he didn't. He played basketball. Good job. Let's move on to number 4. Did Ahmed and Sami table tennis yesterday afternoon? And the verb play, it will stay the same. Good job. Look at the picture. Yes, they did. And let's do the last one together now. Did they football yesterday at school? The verb play, it will change? Of course not. Did they play football yesterday at school? Now look at the picture again. Yes or no? Of course, no, they didn't. They played baseball. I'm very proud of you. You did very great. Here is your star. That's it for today's lesson. Thank you for watching the video and have a very good day. Bye bye.